my channel. It's something different this time. I'm actually doing makeup on my beautiful cousin. It's her birthday and we was going for a more 70s inspired theme. So this was our joint collaboration look and this is the final look. Stay tuned and you'll see how we created it. As I always say every time, if you have anything you want to see on my channel, put it down in the comment box below and see you real soon. Okay, bye!
Please subscribe.
Hello! Well, let's start off with priming the face. Jaja told me that she has combination skin, so that means sometimes she can be oily, but sometimes she does have dry patches as well. So I started off with the smoothing step 1 primer from Makeup Forever. Then I went in with foundation, which is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD stick, which is very full coverage, and I used the EX1 inviswear foundation as well. I found that these two together are fantastic. It actually helps blend out the stick a bit better, and I just think it just looks flawless. Flawless. So yeah, I used the Sigma F80 Kabuki brush to help buff that into the skin. So tapping and then in circular motions to help blend that in. I just think that for this 70s inspired look, you definitely need a more full coverage foundation. Now it's time for concealer. I'm using the Urban Decay Weightless Naked Skin Concealer in dark golden. This is one of their new shades. They have a couple new shades out in that concealer range. This one's really good. It works perfectly for Jaja's skin tone, and I also use neutral dark as well together to help kind of balance out that orangey colour. But yeah, they're really good. I think that they cover up really well compared to how light they are. Usually you'd need a much more thicker consistency concealer, where these ones are very light, easy to blend out, and they cover a huge lot. So I use, the way I always use it to blend out my concealer is using the Real Techniques Miracle Sponge, and I just use it in a tapping motion. Well, firstly I get it really wet, and then I use it in a tapping motion, because if you drag out, you kind of create more streakier finish. This way you get a much more airbrushed finish. And that's just judging. We were having so much fun doing this. She's my cousin, but she's basically like my sister. We grew up together. Yes, and then I'm using the Benny Luxury Banana Powder to set that concealer. Flawless. I love this powder. Can't rave about it enough. It's perfect for, I'd say, if you're mine or Jardine skin tone, or even if you're like a kind of dark tanny colour, perfectly, it'll work good for you. Jaja also told me about how she's got quite oily eyelids and how eyeshadows like to crease on her. So I use the Urban Decay eyeshadow potion primer on her eyelids, and then I go in with the Manny MUA palette and use Frappe on the upper crease area as a transition shade. Very lovely colour. Jaja actually showed me a picture and we're working off that picture. So then I use the Morphe 35S palette in that bluey shade at the bottom. I use a small crease brush and tap that all on the whole lid. I use the crease brush first because the bristles are quite confined, packed, and quite densely packed. It puts much more product on the eyelids, and then I go in with the blending brush to help it blend better so it doesn't look choppy. And it's because I want to blend the two shades together, because in the 70s, blue eyeshadow was kind of the thing. So I want that blue to be there, but at the same time, I just don't want it to look like it's just there, sitting on her eyelids, doing nothing. So I do that to blend the two together. And then I use a black from that Morphe palette and put that in the inner corner and use a blending brush to blend the blue and the black together. By the way, in this video, I'm terrible at holding things up. Apologies for that. I'll list everything in the description box as I always do. And yeah, so I just use that blending brush to just blend everything all together seamlessly. Then I tap Makeup Geek Foiled Eyeshadow Pegasus all on top of that blue to make it look a little bit shimmery, because in the 70s, pearlescent blue eyeshadow was the thing. So I literally just tap it on there, not too much, like how I did in my last video, how I put it quite densely on my eyelids. This is much more lighter. Then I line her waterline with kohl-smoulder, which is a lovely creamy eye kohl, because I want this to look slightly not smoky, but I just feel like she needs a little bit more definition on the lower eyelids. And then I just blend out with a flat definer brush, and I used the Mars in the Manny MUA palette. Yeah, because I just, like we said, we're working from a picture, so in the picture there's a quite kind of pinky kind of colour on the lids, and it actually helps blend out that black that's on her eyelids already. And next I use Aphrodite, and I use a pencil brush, and I just actually go over that as well, so it just blends the Mars, Aphrodite and that eye kohl all together, so it just doesn't look like it's just sitting on the eyelid. You want to transform and make it look all fluid as one. Next, I'm using this kind of glitter liner. I don't know the name because it was actually Jar Jar's. She just wanted me to use it because it went with the look. I'll find out what it's called because I really liked it. It was quite pigmented, and I just literally line the waterline with that underneath where I put the eyeshadows. Then I'm using one of my favourite liners, which is the Lancome liner Plume, and I just give her a very strong winged liner because winged liner was popular in the 70s as well. And like I said, we are working from a look, but it wasn't straight from the look. It was kind of my collaboration with Jar Jar's collaboration, and we put together this look. So this is how it should look so far. So you just continue lining the eyes. Then I'm going in with contouring, which is a Makeup Geek Scandal. It's a contour shade. Their contour shades are amazing, and I'm literally just giving her a contour. They didn't necessarily do contours in the 70s, but I'm giving her a contour because this is 2016, baby. So I'm just sculpting out her face, and then I'm going to be using a blush from Morphe blush palette. I started off with this blush, and I put it on, and I kind of felt like it wasn't really doing much, so I mixed that blush colour and mixed the two together, and I thought, yes, that's much better. Yes, that's exactly what we're doing. Makes her cheeks look much more rosy and they pop. So I just mixed them two together. I'm sorry I don't know the names. There's no names on these palettes, so that's why I just have to keep pointing to them. Then I'm going in with highlight. I'm using that glow kit from Anastasia in Bubbly. Very beautiful highlight shade. Look at her glow kits, are amazing. If you don't have one, go get one because you need them in your life. They've got highlights for days. And I just highlighted her nose as well, forehead, cupid's bow, all the places where you want to draw light and look dewy, beautiful, goddess and glowy. That's where you put that highlight. Then I'm filling in her brows with Anastasia brow definer. Jar Jar has lovely eyebrows already, so I didn't really have to do much work to them. So I just literally just filled them in how I always say I fill them in. I start from the bottom, and then I just kind of go with the actual natural shape of the eyebrow. I don't really like those big scary brows that people are doing now. I much prefer more natural kind of shapes. So I'm just going with the natural contour of her eyebrows, and yeah, that's how I fill them in. With the brow definer, like I said before, how I say in every one of my videos, it's just fantastic and easy because of the triangular nib. I just find it so easy to sculpt our eyebrows. So next we're going in with some lashes. There were Jar Jar's lashes again, so I don't know what they were called. So I'll find out for you and put them down, but they were really, really nice. It was quite full, and I thought it was perfect for this kind of look. Then I'm going in with lips. I'm using the Gerard Cosmetics Hydra Matte Liquid Lipstick in Ruby Slipper. Gorgeous colour, gorgeous, and it looked fantastic on her. I think it really suited her skin tone, and I just, you know, I start off from the outside first, and then I work my way in. That's what I do with lips. I kind of not line it, but I kind of like to follow the outer line of the lips first, and then fill in the rest of the lips. I just find it just helps me. I just think it's just the best way to do it, really. And then I'm just spraying her with some MAC Fix Plus because it's going to be a crazy night of us dancing. Now it's time for the reveal because Jardine didn't even look at the mirror once the whole time I was doing her makeup, so now it's time for her to see it for the first time. Alright, so are you ready for the reveal, Jardine?
So scared.
Are you ready for the reveal?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my god. Really
Let's hope you like it, yeah? Ready?
Okay.
Okay, close your eyes. You hold the mirror. Okay, ready? Flip.
Oh my god. Who is that? Wow.
What do you think?
Wow. My eyebrows are on.
See that shine or the highlight I was talking about? I was just like, what?
Wow.
what? Like, your eyes are so like.
Wow.
I'm glad you like it.
Wow.
I hope you enjoyed and see you real soon.